KFAN.
Yes. 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 Good morning, everybody. Power Trip Morning Show. Everybody's distracted because Abadabba's in the other studio.
And she's got a sweet Cities 97 jacket on. That's sweet.
Kim's old City 97 station jacket.
It's sweet.
And those two haven't seen each other in literally years, so there's a lot of catching up to do. We're going to have to do the show without him at this point.
Yeah.
Parrish is on his way in. You know when our new friend
Dragan Kesich should be here, I think around 7:30 or so. Paul Rovnak from the Gophers is bringing him in.
Great.
One of my favorite bits ever. What was that sauce about 10 years ago? When Abbott's like, so-and-so, Paul Rovnak's going to you go, who the hell's Paul Rovnak? And I'm like, don't you get the emails? He's on all the emails.
He's hated me ever since.
Yeah,
no,
I
Rovnak or Abbott? Because Abbott's hated you longer than that.
They don't send me those emails.
That makes sense.
By the way, we told Carly the bit.
Carly, again, don't say anything, right?
Well,
your thoughts.
Obviously.
Give us
would you give her some credit?
Give us your 5-second reaction.
I feel like Zach right now at the end of the game.
Yep.
Devastated.
Yeah.
Hard not to be speechless, right?
Yeah, I feel speechless.
Yeah.
I feel curious.
That is a dangerous word.
Sure, it's a good word for it.
I feel uncomfortable.
That is the correct response.
Yeah.
Are you a little turned on? It's a question. Listen, I'm an interviewer. You guys don't ask the hard questions.
Yeah, I mean, I guess there's a piece of me that. Nope, I'm not.
I
Nope.
was going to say, look who's here.
Yeah,
Yeah, Rosie.
You know what? Life is for adventure.
That's right.
Wow.
Life is for adventure.
That's right. I like the way you think, and you're right.
And that sounded like an adventure.
It sure as hell did.
That's well said.
You are using the wrong words.
Nope, I think you're right. I think you are correct.
I am glad I wasn't present.
Here,
Now you're on the right track.
Yeah.
I see.
All right.
In both ways. Like you didn't want to be here to hear the story, and
No, I'm real glad I know the story because I feel like I'm part of the club.
okay,
Yeah, you're in the club.
Yeah.
I'm in the club.
And you didn't have to pay Tommy $100
You're a
or offer
founding
me
member.
Wolves tickets.
Or buy him a drink.
Right, buy him a drink. Just got it for free. Pretty good deal for you.
Yeah, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to help you out. I'm going to do the news.
Thank you.
Yeah, let's move on.
There we go.
Hi, Abigail.
Hello,
How are you?
Abadabba.
Hi, Abby.
Hi, I'm
How
good.
is ya?
I'm good. It's a bit early in the morning for me. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, college students don't
Yeah.
like to get up early.
Yep.
do they? Yeah,
Well, I mean, I have to get up at 7 a.m. usually.
Yeah.
I'm not out of bed quite yet.
yeah, I
Oh,
understand.
I'm so glad I got a hug from you.
Yeah.
I missed you
It's been a while since you guys saw each other.
so long. Oh, you look
was it-
grown
21
up.
years old. You guys can go get drunk together if you want,
You
Carly.
look
She's
so
smashed.
grown up. Oh.
Thank.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would happily buy you a cocktail.
Yeah.
If I didn't have to drive, I would probably take you up on that offer.
Very
but,
responsible.
Yeah, look at her. Yeah, she's very responsible.
Good for you, Ab.
Of course she is.
I mean, usually I'm the designated driver, so.
Yeah.
Me
you know.
too,
It's not a
girl.
bad thing.
Yeah,
Nah.
she had to drive me around yesterday. I was smashed all day.
What?
We had a good day.
That's what happens when you go to an Irish bar.
Yeah, we did go to the Irish bar over here last night. We had fun.
Yes.
And we went to Excelsior, your old stomping grounds there, Saucy.
Oh, yeah.
Did
You go
some
to
shopping.
Maynard's?
No, we just went shopping.
Oh.
Yes.
We
I
spent a lot
love
of money.
Excelsior.
Oh, man.
Yeah, it's
That's
the best.
such a beautiful city.
Yeah, great.
Where'd you go shopping?
Right on the downtown main drag right there,
That
you know?
Yeah, that antique store?
Yeah, we went there.
Yeah, that's
Yes.
a great
cool.
spot.
Yep. We almost bought a $150 English
Police hat.
police hat.
What stopped you? That's something you would
common
buy.
sense.
I was going to
Come
say
on.
logic.
And also,
No,
What are you
that's
going to do
something
with a $150 English police
Wear
hat?
it today.
Yeah.
Wear it right now.
He has $700
I have a
jeans.
picture.
What, are the fabulous armadillos doing a YMCA tribute? What is happening?
Who are you? The village people aren't English.
Well, they have-
Text me that picture. These guys need to see it.
I
I'm
wanna
thinking
see
about
it.
going back and buying it
You
today.
should
it's
buy
a
it.
real legitimate South Wales policeman's hat, right?
Yeah.
And it has a chin strap, like in case you want to ride a horsey, right? Right? Because you got to have a chin strap if you're going to ride a horsey, Carly. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I would wear that to ride something else.
Oh,
But
right.
just dress
God,
up
you may
and
be my favorite Smurf.
just do it.
I will put it on the Power Trip text thread as soon as she sends it to me because I think you guys are going to tell me to go back to that store and buy it.
Actually, it was $175.
Yeah, he doesn't.
Well, you know what?
Yeah, like
You
that's
can
gonna stop
haggle.
your
Not gonna
ass.
stop him.
Here
He
you
You
doesn't
could
care.
haggle.
I'm going to just hand her a blank check and say, take what you want. I ain't scared.
He's
Yeah.
going to pay more for it.
That's right.
There's also a little case that had miniature toilets in it.
Yeah, that's
Tiny
right
toilets.
up your grandpa's alley.
Miniature
No,
toilets.
she doesn't know that joke, and that is
sorry,
not
Ab.
true. Your grandfather is not into poop porn, by the way. I want to make that
No,
clear.
he is, Abby.
He is
Don't
not,
let your
and
dad
you know
fool
he's
you.
not. So stop. That's her grandpa you're talking about. Do you want me to tell her about your dad?
Yeah, well, everybody knows about my dad.
Well, she doesn't. She's about to.
He's going to wear that police hat for you.
Did you text me that picture?
But hang on, I'm very confused by the sentence, a little case of tiny toilets. Could you explain what's happening in this
The
sentence?
ornaments on Dwight's Christmas tree.
I mean,
Do they flush?
well, it's kind of like two little dollhouse toilets, but one of them was pink and one of them was blue. And there was a sink, so
Gender
they could
reveal.
at least wash their hands.
I think almost every true crime doc in the history of existence has had at least one of the hosts go, and then he started buying miniature toilets.
Yeah.
They were like from dollhouses, classic toilet from dollhouses.
Right,
What?
yeah.
All right, Carly,
What
you
are
tell
you
me.
going to do with those?
Tell me I shouldn't have bought that. It's
Let me
it's
see it.
in your text chain right now.
Okay.
I'm going to tweet it as well so everybody sees it. I'm truly thinking
Oh,
about
yeah.
that. Tell me
You
that's not
need
cool.
that.
Oh,
Yeah.
my God.
Oh, my God.
What are you,
about?
okay.
No, you need
Hang on.
that.
This is a question you've probably never been asked because this is somebody that's trying to stop you from making a purchase. But what would you do with that hat?
I
Role play.
would probably wear it on stage.
Yeah, it's sweet.
It's
You
a
got to
sweet-
buy that.
Yeah,
that you did say it was a centerpiece, so maybe
and I would display.
Yeah.
It's a conversation piece.
There you go.
Yeah,
exactly
that's
what it is.
sweet.
That hat is very sweet.
It's pretty
Yeah.
cool, right?
I
It's
would buy
legitimate.
it. That emblem in the front,
Yeah,
it says Wales.
it says
Yeah, it's from
South
South
Wales,
Wales.
and it does whale.
Is that where what town is Andy from?
Ballsack by the sea.
And it
Oh,
has
yeah.
a crap. I mean,
It's
yes,
Sweet Hawk.
1,000%. Yes.
Get it.
See,
Look
I
at the
think you're
creepy
right.
ass dolls in the
1,000%.
background on that
I
shelf.
He bought all
I will
those.
go get that for you.
Oh, that's so sweet.
creepy
Yeah.
dolls in the
Yeah,
background.
there's creepy dolls at every antique store. That's part of being at antique stores.
Yeah.
I mean, they're just.
Yeah.
That's Hawk's thing.
Did you just unzip your pants on the text chain?
No, it was Tommy.
Oh, okay.
Seeing you in
Oh, I
that
see.
hat.
Okay, got it. Anyway, we're gonna buy it.
I think there's a potion in the background.
There's all kinds of cool things at
Yeah,
antique
that
stores,
store's sweet.
Yeah, that one right there's sweet. They got all kinds of boats and stuff like that.
They do.
Glass bottom. There's
Oh,
some,
yeah.
there's some really cool ones.
You know who? Never mind.
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead. Say it. Say something about my dad right in front of his granddaughter. Go ahead. By the way, he thinks your grandpa's name is Dwight.
Oh, I
It
know
is.
this.
Yeah,
I know
see,
this.
Abby knows.
The TSA is testing out new self-service screening technology at the Las Vegas airport. The new setup has fewer TSA agents at the security checkpoint and more streamlined operations. Passengers are greeted by a virtual agent who assists them by answering questions and officers can monitor X-ray machines remotely. There's also automated conveyors for any luggage that needs more screening.
Am I the only one that's in the minority here? Am I the only one that doesn't care about TSA? I feel so much better. Make sure you check everything. I don't need anybody bringing a bomb on the plane or
1,000%.
weapons.
Yeah.
I have
Yeah, me
zero
too.
Everybody complains about
No.
TSA. It's
No.
you don't want a safe plane? Let's all go through the proper channels.
Yeah.
I mean, if the virtual thing is the equivalent or better, fine.
Yeah,
but,
right.
Right.
I don't know. So many people complain
I'm
about
all
TSA.
for safety.
100%.
yeah,
on
I'm
a
all
plane.
for it. Yeah.
Take your time.
Waiting in line, I'm not
You
for
don't
it.
like that. That's why you do the pre-check, but the
And-
pre-check
man,
thing is
yeah.
available and you take
Global-
advantage of it. That's fine.
Global entry is.
the eye thing. What is it called? Where they,
Oh,
yeah, I know what you're talking about.
I got
Yeah.
that.
The
I got
retina
all of it.
screening.
Yeah.
I got
Oh,
everything
yeah.
I can do
We
to
need
avoid the
get
line.
that. Yeah, well, yeah, and if the global entry, man, you
It pays for itself.
it's
You use it
game
one
changing.
time. It pays
It's
for itself.
you get back in the country in 30 seconds.
Yeah.
You can wait up in like 2 hours in line. I'm not doing
It's
that.
so
but to my-
fun.
That's my
but to
I
my
nightmare.
leave
point,
the
though-
country just to use it.
Yeah,
But to
you
my
do.
point, let's say they found some loopholes in the global entry system and they're like, we can't make people walk through this quickly. We're going to have to slow it down and make sure it's more secure.
Sure.
1,000,000,000%
Of course.
slow it down.
Yeah.
You know, I'm with you.
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to be standing there pissed.
Oh, you're going to complain.
Of course.
What am I paying for? I could have spent this on
So-
an English police
What did you
hat.
do? What did you do? We were our plane got delayed,
And I bought a different flight so
That's
I
right.
could leave
No,
a
it's
half
one of the-
hour early.
So this was the Vegas
Yes.
flight. Carly, do you know this story?
I do not.
So
I love it.
we're in Vegas and we find out our flight is delayed coming back from the Power Trip in Las Vegas. Sauce is like, F this.
Yep,
So
100%.
he spends like $200 to get a one-way on Delta
care.
to get out of Vegas as quickly as possible. This also was the same time, since we had a couple hours to kill, that I considered dumpster diving for pretzel points at Andy Ann's because I had nothing to do. I'm like, is it rock bottom if I just start grabbing receipts and scanning pretzel points? I didn't,
He almost
but
did.
I thought about
I
it.
thought he was gonna, yeah.
But it turned out to be 2 of the best hours of my life because what happened is Sauce is on the other side of the airport. Everybody, the peasants who didn't want to go on Delta, sat and waited for our delayed flight. Well, our delayed flight was leaving on time.
Yeah.
Sauce's newer flight was starting to get delayed.
Stop.
And
Stop,
we
stop,
were
stop, stop.
It was the greatest thing.
openly cheering for his flight to somehow be later than ours. We're like, I hope that son of a bitch spent $200 to get out of here after us.
There was a table of 20 of us, and it sounded like a sports game was going on.
Brilliant.
Every time his flight got delayed, we're like, yes! Zach was tracking Sauce's incoming flight. And we're like, God, I hope there's weather delays, or I hope it has to get diverted to Denver. We just do not let this plane land on time. Do not let Sauce get out of here because he just didn't want to wait 2 hours.
I don't wait.
2
I'm not
hours.
waiting.
We're like, F this. I'm getting
2
out of
hours
here.
is not.
I have zero patience.
Especially at
Zero.
Vegas-
It's Vegas.
The
And
Vegas
Don't care.
airport has
with all
slot
your
machines.
coworkers and your
Yeah, I
friends
don't
and
care.
Annie Ann's pretzels,
No.
and you could get a couple of drinks.
I'd had enough of you.
He wanted
well, there's
nothing
that.
to do with it.
Yeah, you should. I'll show you what time I'm leaving when we go this time.
Man.
6 a.m.
On what day?
Saturday.
Really? Saturday morning?
Yeah, I'm
Wow.
out.
I hope it
Yeah.
gets delayed.
Yeah, that'd be fine.
So did you get out earlier?
I think
By
I left
about an
about
hour.
45 minutes
Yeah,
early.
it was 45 minutes or an hour. He got out before
Yeah.
us, but it definitely, I mean, $200 for 45 minutes?
God, you were
Ridiculous.
I don't care.
You were
I
so
don't like
mad.
being. I'm an odd duck. I don't have time to wait for anything. Anything.
Yeah, because
Which
you
is
got
weird.
places
There
to
was
be.
I got
nothing
nowhere to
get
be.
back to
No,
it. And I don't
nothing.
mean Kelly.
My wife.
But
My
she's going to
wife-
be there 45 minutes later.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
you know it's a real inconvenience if you show up early. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Randy's got a skedaddle.
Yeah, Randy.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I hear you. I read you.
I read you, baby.
By the way, how often does Hot Ass Randy do work at your house? He's at my house constantly, but does he
Yeah.
not help you out a lot too,
Yeah.
especially when you're out of town?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Like, is he working there right now, or is he at my house?
No, he's at your house. He's fixing holes at your house.
Are you doing stand-up tonight?
Yeah.
Oh, you are?
What,
That's
what
right.
time
Where
are you doing
at?
stand-up tonight?
8 o'clock.
Monticello?
Eventbrite.com. Keyword Common Man. Few tickets remain.
Isn't that exactly, though, when Hot Ass Randy's going to fix things at your new house?
Yes.
Fill some holes.
At 8
Yeah.
o'clock.
Yeah, he's filling holes.
Interesting.
So where are you?
The
performing?
Mermaid tonight. The Mermaid Wales. Go there.
Mermaid
Eventbrite.com.
Whales.
Yeah.
It's a lot of water references.
You know what? Think about it. Think if that flight took off at 2 a.m. Think of the bit you guys would have. I'd do it for you.
I
too.
like that it even got close.
Yeah, well,
That made me so happy. And I had pretzels, even though I didn't scan pretzel points out of the garbage can, which I
why
thought
didn't
of.
you?
Do you get just a regular pretzel, or do you do the
Well,
things
cinnamon
on-
sugar is
it's-
orgasmic,
oh
right?
my
That thing
God.
is unbelievable.
It's so
but
good.
Just the butter and salt is enough.
Oh, the cinnamon
I like
sugar
the
is
like
A+.
a Parmesan cheese.
Yeah,
Can't
that
do
sounds
it.
great.
Yeah, I've heard people rave about
You
that.
can't do Parmesan cheese?
No. Get that off my pretzel.
Man. Big
Annie Ann would be rolling in her grave right now if she found out
Annie
you
Ann
guys would be doing that.
Woodhawk.
Why is she looking for a man?
I'm going to assume it's a real person and not like a fictional kind of a thing, correct? Is that accurate?
Yeah.
She's got to be real, right?
Oh, that's a good one. What's she looking for, Abba?
Sugar daddy.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh,
For
brilliant.
Daddy. That's good.
Yeah, she is real.
Yeah. Is she?
Yeah, hold on. Let's see this picture of her.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see her. Let's see her.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, he would. She has 80s hair.
Was she looking for a man?
She got his bangs.
And she can bake.
She has
Will she
bangs.
settle for me?
What age?
She
Does it say her age?
Hawk, come here.
All right, hold on.
Right?
I want to know the 9 things you didn't know about her.
Oh, I didn't know she was real, so let's start there.
You can order online for
Abigail, take your headphones off. Okay. Yeah, she likes Warrant. You know what I mean?
Yeah, oh,
You know what I mean? That girl, she jams to Warrant. She's thrown fists at cherry pie.
She was one of the first Rise fans, for
oh,
sure.
yeah.
For sure.
Yeah. Oh, he would.
Man.
Weren't there going to be a bunch here? Wasn't that the hot rummer?
I thought the hot rummer was they were going to have drive-thrus in the Twin Cities.
Yeah.
Annie Ann's drive-thrus, and that was going to be a game changer
Isn't that
for
going
me.
to happen? That's not happening.
Well, if it does, I'm going to put on about 90 pounds.
Oh, that'd be great.
And
I'd
gain a lot of
I'd love
pretzel
you to be
points.
Gilbert Grape's mom.
Yeah, well, Hawkwood.
No, why would I? Is he looking for a man?
It's a she.
A new study shows a single dose of LSD could provide lasting anxiety relief. The FDA has granted breakthrough therapy status to an LSD formula from Mind Medicine, Inc. to treat generalized anxiety disorder. The study found the drug was generally well tolerated, with most adverse effects rated as mild to moderate, transient, and occurring on dosing days only. It found the most common adverse effects when patients first took the drug were hallucinations, euphoric mood, and nausea, among others. That just sounds like a Friday night. Mind Medicine plans to meet with the FDA in the next few months and start an expanded clinical program in the second half of the year.
Carly, ever done LSD?
I have never done LSD.
I will not
Sauce?
say who.
I have not. I'm afraid to do it.
I will not say who, but I spoke with somebody literally a couple of days ago who had done it. And he said that he didn't enjoy it as much as mushrooms because it felt like it wasn't, like, I guess apparently when you do mushrooms, you feel it like in your body, like it's part of you. LSD, you kind of didn't, you felt like you were separate from it.
Yeah,
As weird as that sounds,
I
I
would
don't
never do it.
I've never done mushrooms either. Anybody in there ever done it?
Yeah.
I've heard they're fun.
Yeah, I've heard good things.
Yeah, they're
Especially
legal
the
in a lot of
microdosing thing.
spots.
Yeah, microdosing way better than a regular
Yeah,
dose.
right.
I thought I was Dorit Kemsley
Oh, hell yeah.
from the Beverly Hills Housewives when I got high on mushrooms once.
She's the best.
Which is really weird. What? But I was convinced I was her.
You were?
Yeah.
Just in your own mind, or were you actually introducing yourself as Dorit?
No.
to
In
the
my
other
own
people or-
head, I was
okay.
like, I think I'm her.
Oh, that's really something.
Yeah.
It was weird.
And
That's-
like what level of did you really think? Like, was it a possibility? You really thought that in your head?
Yeah, like I was
Wow.
like, I am her.
Wow.
It was weird.
That's
Yeah,
interesting.
hard to explain. But that was a long time ago.
Yeah.
And then when I got
So
high
January.
on mushrooms,
2 weeks ago.
microdosing, I got the tattoo of the Joshua Tree in Joshua Tree, high on mushrooms.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Prove it.
So you seem to make good decisions.
Oh my God, there it is.
Wow.
It is a Joshua
That is
tree.
a Joshua tree. I need to see one of those in person.
Yeah. It's beautiful.
Yeah,
I'm talking
that
about-
area.
But that was a different lifetime.
Careful, Hawk.
What's that?
I want to know who Joshua is.
That's a good point.
He's
It's a
a-
tree. I
he's
believe
a
it's a
man.
biblical reference.
Is it?
I think
I
probably.
think it's a U2 album.
Hey, when are the Oscars?
Sunday.
Sunday.
Have you read the list of gifts in the gift bag this year?
Oh, please tell us.
All right. I believe
LSD.
the total
Yeah. Joshua Tree.
total
Ketamine.
value. The total value is $180,000
I mean,
in each bag. It includes all-inclusive stay at a Swiss chalet for up to 10 guests,
oh, that'd be sweet.
a 7-day holistic wellness retreat,
Ooh.
and a 3-night stay at a private that's probably a villa, private villa in St. Barth's, which is Rosie's place.
St. Bart's, I've heard, is sweet.
Yeah.
Wait,
Yeah, so-
that is Rosie's spot. Or no, that's
that
Lieber's
bag.
spot.
It's Lieber's spot, yeah. Anyway, that would be fun to just go there and get that bag would be fun.
So let's say they give that bag out to 50 people, right? Presenters or whatever.
Yeah.
How many do you think actually go to that Swiss chalet? I mean, are they just banking on that about 2 of them are going to use it and 48 are going to say,
They want you to tweet about
I got
it,
other
yeah.
things to do. I'm
Or
busy.
leave it there.
They're going to be like, I own a chalet.
Right,
Like, I don't.
Right, yeah.
$180,000
I'm a movie star.
worth of stuff though, and there's stuff in it also like gourmet popcorn and stuff that they aren't going to care.
Pretzel points.
Yeah. Oh, well, maybe.
What if in the
Finance.
gift bag they just give you old receipts that you can scan into the app?
These are as good as money. Clark.
Yeah.
It's the gift that keeps on giving.
Here's a receipt so Sauce misses his flight.
Oof, that would be worth $180,000 to me for sure.
Yeah, I'd pay that much for.
All right. All right. I almost got fired.
United Airlines confirms a flight from Houston to Fort Myers, Florida, had flames shooting from the engine before it turned around for an emergency landing.
Were they rocking too hard?
They probably playing some warrant and throwing fists.
Anybody watch John
Andy
Oliver
Ann.
this week?
No. I've never watched
I
it.
saw one, but I thought it was a repeat.
He did his 22-minute big monologue or whatever, the big piece on Boeing
Oh, okay.
and
no, I
all
didn't
of
see
the
it then.
problems they've
Oh,
had over the
yeah.
last handful of
Yeah.
decades.
Wow.
And it's a little terrifying
Yeah.
how many corners are cut.
Yeah.
He would-
I've been flying so much. I've been so nervous.
You are not a good flyer.
I'm so much better.
Really? Because it was bad back in the day.
So much better.
Yeah, good.
Because of the
you were scared
microdosing?
to death.
No, and I do it fully sober. I am a super great flyer now. The gentleman I sat next to recently, though, decided to fully spread his legs.
Oh, yeah.
Wide open.
Right. Well, you had to air those things out.
Yeah, and Rosie
I
gets
could
uncomfortable.
smell his balls.
Wow.
I could. They were sweaty.
Well, you should have got your head out of his lap.
Oh. Man, Tommy's going to book that airline.
That's a disgusting sentence. Honestly.
Yeah,
like,
because honestly,
It was
you know how
awful.
difficult it is to actually
It was
make that happen in
awful.
reality? That's tough.
that's
It was
tough.
awful.
That's tough.
But I was trying to be like, he's probably really sleepy.
Was he an older gentleman?
No. I mean, he was probably in his late 40s, early 50s. So
That's too bad.
and he was, so I leaned my legs the other way.
Sure.
I gave him lots of space.
Right.
You
that's too
asked
much.
for the oxygen mask to
Yeah.
come down.
That's too much.
You
Yeah.
accidentally dropped your phone number in front of him.
You
I
airdropped
tucked it in his
news.
pocket.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You pretended
No.
it was a lot of turbulence. Whoa! I don't know why
My
I was
head was
inflatable.
just-
Yeah.
Yeah, well, why are you an inflatable man at a car dealership?
No, that was a tough one, though.
Yeah.
Oh, that's gross.
But you're a
Yeah,
better
that's
flyer now.
gross.
That's good.
But I've become a wonderful flyer.
That is
Yeah.
a giant thing for you because you were scared to death every time we got on a plane.
Every time.
Every time.
Yeah, now when we hit turbulence, I'm like, we're all good. Don't worry about it.
See,
I can
things are
fly
looking
this
up.
thing.
Sauce, you claim you could fly a plane.
I have. I have. It was fun. Woo.
Sauce will go through the sports in a second. In about 10 minutes or so, Dragan Kesich of the Gopher Football team will be here to make his initial game debut. Mark Parrish will be here. Carly's here. She's playing initials at 8:15 as well as the Power Trip on the Fan.
The Fan.
Calm.
The Fan.
And welcome back to the Power Trip Morning Show. Speaking of college kids getting up early against their will, we have our another very special guest in studio right now. Got the headphones. I'll say, yeah, there you go.
There we go.
Can you hear me okay over there?
Yeah,
Good,
we're
good.
Gucci. We're Gucci.
Right on. We're not. Oh, I love it already.
Yeah.
All right, so let's get it out of the way first and foremost. How you say your first name?
Dragan.
Dragan.
What
Yeah.
a cool name,
Which is
man.
even cooler.
Yeah, it's pronounced Dragan, but people just call me Dragan or Dragon because it's easier.
Yeah, that's a great name.
Call me Dragon.
So we can call you
you
Dragon.
can call me
Dragan.
Dragon.
But I do like when you have the slight little accent to it, too.
Yeah.
That sounds more ominous.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Intimidating.
Yeah,
Dragan.
Dragan.
A lot of nicknames in high school, that's for sure.
So one of the nicknames, though, that I saw on social media is Serbian Hammer.
Serbian Hammer, baby.
And you got, look at you got merch.
Got my own merch.
What?
Yeah. It's in my Instagram bio if you guys want to buy some merch.
I kind of do.
Yeah, support your boy.
What do you got in the bag?
Oh, I brought you guys some gifts.
All right, now
Got some-
I like you even more now.
Hockey Mom's brownies. I don't know if you guys ever had Hockey Mom's brownies.
Ah,
It's the best brownies ever, and it's actually my personal flavor, the kickoff, since I'm a kicker, you know?
Yeah.
So it's like,
you get your own personal
boy.
flavor?
yeah. If you guys want some.
Oh,
Dragan,
man.
I will do anything for brownies.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. Wow.
That's, okay.
There's a lot of them. So
Will
guys
you do
can-
what Tommy did?
What's that?
Just ask him 1,000 questions.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
No,
we did the icebreaker.
No.
No, nobody knows about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Oh,
Okay.
jeez.
Yeah, if you guys, you guys can take some.
Number 99 in your heart,
nice
number 1
of
in
you.
your heart.
Thank
No.
you.
Yeah, of course.
Number
of course.
99 on the field, number 1 in your heart.
That's what they say.
Dragan Kesich is our guest out of Oak Creek, Wisconsin.
Yep.
Where is that? Is that by the Dells?
No, it's like southeast Wisconsin. It's like 2 hours away from the Dells. It's like close to the Illinois border.
Oh, is it? Okay, got it.
You've
Got it,
been
got
to
it.
Toma, though, correct? You ever gotten gas in Toma?
Never. Maybe I have. I'm just not good with
I
like
bet you
geography.
have, man. Yeah, I bet you have. Yeah.
It's a geographical oddity. You are physically required to stop in Toma when you drive to
Yeah.
Wisconsin. You've probably
Wisconsin is next to Minnesota.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
guys are
I
used
think
to
so. I
us.
think so. Yeah.
So what brought you to Minnesota then? How'd you get here?
So I came and camped here my junior year of high school, and after that, Coach Wanger, he was a special teams coordinator at the time.
yeah.
Him and I built a really good relationship. Obviously, being from Wisconsin, I wanted to be a Badger, but it didn't work out, and I'm happy that I'm a Gopher. So basically started in junior year. Him and I built up a relationship, and then they offered me, and I said, let's go play in the Big Ten.
You got another year of eligibility, right?
Yeah, it's my last year, my fifth year.
Got it. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
good. That's good.
And then the
You're a big
NFL.
dude, man.
That's the goal.
You're
so we'll see what
6'4"?
happens. So, yeah, I say 6'5".
Yeah, I'd say
will you
6'6".
stand up?
Give her 6'6".
I'll say 6'5".
That's a huge bitch.
That's a big dude for. Are you kidding me?
6'5", 240.
Look at you,
You
Yeah.
are tall.
man.
Thanks.
Man.
Yeah, dude.
And a soccer background, right? Why do wasn't it? What's the dude in the '90s? Sauce at the decade, not
His
the
name was
nightclub.
Larry.
Was it Tony something?
It was
Who was a
Ray
soccer
Finkel.
player? No, not Ray Finkel. There was a soccer player that tried
Einhorn.
kicking
He's a
it for
man.
the Jets.
Josh Lambo. He was a MLS goalkeeper for, I want to say, like 5 years, and then he just became the kicker for the Chargers.
Oh.
Yeah. I don't know what he's doing now.
So how far are you away from your family and living in Serbia? How long has it been since you had people there?
I've actually, fun fact, never been there.
Okay, got it.
My brother and I, we're actually going to go in 2020. We bought tickets, and then we know what happened in 2020.
Yeah, right.
But like a lot of my family, like my dad, his whole side of the family's over there. My mom's dad's over there. So I got some family to see once I go over there.
One of my very, very good friends who played drums in my band for a long time is now a drummer, professionally tours the world as a drummer, is from Serbia. Grew up there and didn't move here until his early or late teens, I should say.
Tell him I say hi.
And let me tell you, he loves Serbia. Obviously, he talks about how big of a party it is over there. Apparently, it's just like the best place to go if you want to
I've
get
heard the
down.
nightlife there is unreal.
Yeah, let's go,
Where
man.
is
I'm
it
in.
geographically?
Yeah, good question.
I don't
Eastern
know.
Europe, right?
Yeah, that's
That
right.
way.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Which way did you point?
Right.
Like
Yeah.
towards, I think you pointed south technically, like by Shakopee?
You keep going. Yeah, you keep
All right,
going.
you keep
Once
going
you
eventually.
hit Shakopee,
Yeah, right.
Then you go
keep
east.
going. Yeah.
Then you hit Serbia. Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
That's how it works.
You have a relative that plays in the NHL?
I do. Milan Lucic.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Look at you. You guys are. You're athletic
Isn't that the
family.
guy that's like 9 feet tall as well?
Yeah, he's
so
like-
everybody in your family is just abnormally
Yeah,
tall.
but he's also on ice skates all the time, so he looks a lot taller than he
Yeah,
is.
it's true.
So and he has a really big hunchback. So like I don't know.
Are Serbians tall?
Nah, not really. Like my dad's like 6'1", my brother's 6'1". My mom's pretty tall. I guess 5'9". Is that tall for a woman?
It's tall for a woman for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
So I don't know where I got my height from, but
Right, but you have NFL aspirations, right?
That's the goal.
So at this point in your career, then, how do you start hearing that path? Like, do you have people at the U say, hey, scouts are telling us this? Is it just based on what your own abilities are in your own mind? How do you think the path is kind of laid out for you?
yeah, I guess it's on my own ability. I mean, like at this point, you have like agents hitting you up and stuff like that. So I guess it's like listening to them, hearing what they got to say. I mean, when we get into practices, that's when more of the scouts come to practice and like really look at you and stuff like that. So I guess it's just going out to every practice and balling out, doing my thing, and then seeing what happens after that.
When it comes to kickers in the draft, there's been Sebastian Janikowski was a
Legend.
first round pick, right?
Yeah.
But you got guys in like the 6th or 7th round. That's normally where they go. Would
Yeah.
you rather go undrafted and then you pick maybe where you have the best shot, or would you rather be a 7th round pick?
I think I'd rather be a 7th round pick to the Green Bay Packers.
Yeah.
I think
And now you're burning bridges.
Yeah, I think that'd be. Honestly, I don't know.
Take your brownies and go. Just kidding.
Yeah, but nah.
Just kidding. Leave.
I think just hearing your name getting called on the draft board.
Oh,
would be
can you
pretty cool.
imagine?
That'd be sweet.
awesome.
Yeah.
The flip side, though, the only difference, like if you're a 6th or 7th round quarterback, you're kind of screwed, right? Unless you get lucky and you're Brock Purdy. But if somebody invests a draft pick, even if it's a 6th or 7th rounder, they're drafting you because they think you're going to be the kicker, right? So the kicker's a little bit different.
Correct.
Jake Moody was a 3rd round pick, right?
Yeah, 3rd or 4th, something like that. And
And then
he had a great career in Michigan, so.
Then McPherson.
Yeah, Evan McPherson from Florida.
I think he was a 3rd round pick.
Yeah,
too.
he's at the Bengals now, yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, look, it's not like the Vikings have a great history of kicking. So it sounds like you want to be a Packer, but in a year or so, there might be a job here.
Any team that needs a kicker, I'm in.
So
I'm in.
let's say ideal conditions are indoors, like this is U.S. Bank Stadium.
Yeah.
How far could you launch a field goal if wind and weather is not a factor?
This is funny you ask because when we kick during the winter, obviously we kick in our indoor facility, and I hit a 64-yarder.
Wow.
Whoa.
Yeah.
And how far was it good by? Like, would it have been good from 70 or close?
Nah. It would probably maybe good from 65, 66.
Okay, so you got it over by a yard or two.
Yeah.
But still, 64.
Yeah.
Most importantly, will I be able to use you as a player on the NCAA football game this year?
I put my name into it, so let's see if they put
You
me in the
opted
game.
in.
I opted in.
So you're getting the $600 and a free game.
And a free game.
Which system are you picking?
Well, I think I have an Xbox One right now. So I got to get the next gen because I think it only comes out on next gen. So I'll get the what's it called, Xbox S or
Yeah,
Xbox
X and S.
I
Yeah.
can't wait to play that game, man.
That's gonna be
Be great.
Yeah.
What a trip. You got paid to be in a video game.
I know, and I get the free video game. I don't have to spend $100 on it.
All right, so Mike Florio and some other people were basically begging college football players, don't opt into this, right?
Yeah.
EA Sports is making way more off of you than you're making off it. So did the Gophers get advised as a team, like, here's why you should or here's why you shouldn't, or was it just completely individualized?
It was individualized, and I was just like, I'm doing it. I don't see a reason why I shouldn't do it. I'm in a video game. Like, what? And I get $600 for it, so it's like, yeah, let's do it.
Right. You're going to be a quarterback for me, by the way. I'm going to recruit you to my school, and I'm going to move you to quarterback.
Hey, I was the scout team quarterback in high school.
See? I knew it.
And if you think about the fake field goal we had in the bowl game,
Yeah.
it was supposed to be a throw, so they trust me with throwing the ball.
Look at that.
Yeah.
That's cool, man. Well, welcome to the show. Have you heard the initials game before? Do you know what you're in for?
I have, and it looks really complicated, but I'm in. I'm ready.
Good.
Yeah.
Oh, you think you are?
It's not that bad. You'll do fine.
Yeah,
It's not that bad.
I think it's pretty bad.
Have you already heard people say that the goal should be just getting one, right?
Correct.
Most first timers get shut out, so don't feel bad if you get.
I'm not getting shut out.
Oh, you're not getting shut
I'm not
out.
getting shut out.
The only
really? Confidence.
FF, I only had Fred Flintstone, so
Last week?
I am struggling.
I was on fire last week.
What's the topic?
We don't tell you the initials until right before, so no time to brainstorm what it might be.
And
you get the initials 10 seconds before the game starts.
He'll say this, and but like, let's say the initials are DK, right? Don't go, well, Donkey Kong. Don't start rambling them off.
Yeah.
Just, you never know.
Okay.
There's some strategy
Try to keep
it.
your brain open.
Yeah.
Just let
Yeah.
it blank.
Just let it happen,
Yeah.
Who knows?
I like it.
Yeah, it's going to be fun.
Everybody's strategy is a little different.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have to figure out how to really know my strategy right now.
Yeah, it's just general knowledge.
Just know
You either
your
know it or
name.
You don't.
Okay.
Yeah, know your name.
Know your name.
Is that like
That's
my buzzer?
number
That's my
one.
That's your
buzzer?
buzzer.
Your name is
Yeah.
your buzzer. Yep.
All right.
If you win, it's going to be legendary.
When I win.
Look, I like this
Ooh,
guy.
I like
Yeah.
this
I like this
attitude.
guy. Hey, what's your major in college?
Kinesiology.
What in the hell is that?
That's the study of the body and how it moves. Yeah, with a minor in physical activity and health promotion.
I'm going to walk down the hallway. You tell me what's wrong with me.
Oh, buddy.
I want to go to chiropractic school though, so we'll see how that goes.
Oh, that's cool, man.
Screw that. Go to the NFL.
Can we get some adjustments during break?
Yeah, Sauce
what
always
I'm
has a
doing.
really bad neck.
I got a hunchback too.
It does, yeah. Yeah.
Dude,
I
let's
took
get him up a
offense to
little
that.
bit.
I don't play hockey.
That's your bud, buddy.
Let's just go to break and watch Dragan put his hands all over you for 5 straight
What are we
minutes.
talking to here?
Dragan Kesich.
Yeah.
What a cool name.
That's a great name, man.
Like a bad guy in
Coolest
Rocky.
name.
Yeah. Welcome to the show, man. We're glad you're here.
Thank you very much. Thanks for having me.
All right. Parrish should be here in a second. Dragan Kesich is here. Carly Zucker is here. We get initials at 8:15 with $60,500 on the line with the St. Paul Federal Credit Union initials jackpot. Dragan, that's not for you. That's for the listeners. Sorry, you can't win that, buddy. Vikings news is next. More of the Power Trip after this on The Fan.
The Fan.
Yeah, good tune, man. Dragan Kesich is here. Carly Zucker's here. And now Mark Parrish is here as well.
Hi, Mark.
Hi, guys.
Mark Parrish, Dragan Kesich. Dragan Kesich, Mark Parrish.
Yeah, he's already got way cooler nicknames than I ever had.
man, I
That
know,
is for
I know.
sure. Nice to meet you,
Serbian
kid.
Hammer.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, former NHL All-Star Mark Parrish.
Legend.
Legend, yeah. Olympic team
Legend.
member as well.
Yeah.
Although they didn't win a medal, but don't bring that up.
Yeah, well, at least Canada didn't either that year.
Yeah. Did you see Carly?
I did.
I got a
I
hug.
did.
Oh,
It's so good seeing
Hi,
you,
Marky.
gorgeous.
I miss you.
She's on trade watch. Can you tell her how to deal with that?
Well, I could tell her how I
You
used
have
to
some
handle it,
experience,
and well,
No, you just go with the flow, right?
you know what? It's a business. You know what? It's a business. You got to be professional. It's tough, and yeah, exactly. That's the only thing you can do.
And like you said, I mean, what an opportunity. Go somewhere that you can make the playoffs.
Yeah, absolutely. Make a run. You know, and it's that's the flip side of it too. Yeah, it sucks when you're on the trade watch or on the block. I seem to be on it every year. You know, but then when you do get traded, it's sad, obviously. But the team that's getting you is so excited. It's hard not to just get taken in and by that enthusiasm that the team and that to get you and that they're making a run. So it's just a totally different attitude too. So It's a bit of an oxymoron, that's for sure. Because you're sad to be leaving friends behind, but you're going to be making some more, hopefully, and you got a better chance at your career.
So, Dragan, let me explain this because I don't want to assume that you know everybody because you're new to this show. So Mark Parrish played, what was it, 11 or 12 or 13 seasons, Mark?
Yeah, somewhere in there.
In the NHL for 8 teams.
Okay.
So he got traded a lot. So the team that acquired him experienced this thing called buyer's remorse. And
or job done. One year I had a head coach and the general manager fired on the Islanders. And then I went and played 8 games for the LA Kings. And I got a head coach and a general manager fired.
But
I
was a little sad that summer. Wasn't feeling too good about myself.
That's power, though, man.
Yeah.
Hey,
You're good at what you do.
Not the good kind.
Speaking of sad.
With 10 seconds left. Nice poke check put on. Cleared out to neutral ice. 5 seconds to go. Number 5 has it for the Thunderhawks. He'll send it in front. Score! A buzzer beater for the Thunderhawks. They score with less than a second left, and they will head to semifinal Friday. Oh, my word.
Grand Rapids beats White Bear Lake 2-1.
1.6 seconds.
I got to give Zach a lot of credit there. I mean, he stuck with it. He was professional. I would like to hear what he said as soon as he went off air there. He turned his mic off.
He did turn his mic off for 18 seconds.
That's what I mean. I'm sure that one. I want to know what he was saying then.
Oh, my word.
So absolute heartbreak again. If you didn't see it late last night, it was the late game in the Boys State High School Hockey Tournament. Grand Rapids had a 1-0 lead, and White Bear Lake draws committed a 5-minute penalty that was going to extend into overtime if they got the miracle, because it was 3 minutes and change to go when they got the 5-minute penalty. So Grand Rapids has a lead, and it's probably going to just coast to the victory. But then they committed a penalty, so it was 4-on-4, and White Bear Lake gets the miracle, and they tie it with about a minute and a half to go, and our guy Zach must have been like, this is it. We're going to do it. The 0-for-19 streak is over. And then with a little over a second to go, Grand Rapids scores basically a buzzer beater and breaks White Bear Lake's heart and Zach Halverson's heart. And now White Bear Lake all-time in the state tournament, 0-20.
In the quarterfinals. Yeah, I'm not going to lie to you. My heart sank for Zach
Rosie
and Ryan Carter.
Yeah.
That's
man,
statistically so freakish.
unbelievable.
0-20
is crazy.
It's
crazy.
It's not
my word.
Like they're favorites. It's not like they've always just been glad they got there. Like there's times they've been favorites to win the state tournament,
and they've been close, right? On the broadcast last night, Parrish. I think it was the broadcast last night. I think they said 8 of their last 9 losses have been by 1 goal.
Yeah.
So they're not even getting blown out. They're just losing close games over and over and
it
over
doesn't get any
and
closer
over.
than that last night. I mean, goodness.
The best tweet I saw was somebody's like, White Bear Lake's finding ways to end their seasons like the Vikings.
Dragan
Kesich on the
Dragan, just that giggle, man.
Go back, go. This tape's going to haunt you. Let's say the Vikings draft you. We're going to have all these sound bites of you saying "Go Pack, go!"
Right, we're going to play the hell out of it.
You got to hire that agent pretty quickly.
Yeah, you
could
also
tell you to get rid of that.
There's
stuff.
also a video of me doing the skull at the game.
That's good.
Okay.
There you go.
All right, playing both
I was
sides.
forced to do it.
Okay, quick Vikings question.
Go on.
Yeah.
What are the odds that we get Jimmy G?
Oh,
Suspended for 2 games. You wish. How great would that be?
I could keep him busy for those 2.
okay.
All right, sure.
I'm sure you could. I don't think Jimmy Garoppolo's an option. Sorry to break your heart.
Oh,
And he's
always
suspended
an
for the
option.
first 2 games.
Yeah, he was doing like performance enhancing drugs.
Yeah,
He's
he was.
juicing.
If you ain't cheating, you ain't trying.
Cheater.
Yeah. Well,
cheater.
he's trying hard.
Yeah.
Is he?
You like it, the juice.
Remember about an hour ago we talked about how in that bit with Zacho he blamed like ghosts.
Oh yeah, do we have that audio yet?
Guardsy tweeted that at him. Mm-hmm. He blocked Guardsy on Twitter.
No.
He did not.
Out of here.
Yeah.
Man, Zacho's going through a day.
Yeah, he is.
Is he here yet?
No, of course not.
He blocked.
Is he come?
I blocked Guardsy.
He blocked Jersey.
That's hilarious.
That's really funny.
And by the way,
He's emotional.
He's emotional. Yeah,
he
he's
could
very
not have
Just a
given
little
Jersey
bit.
a better gift than that. That's like Christmas for Guernsey. You know that.
Yeah.
Now he's got a story for the rest of his life.
Well, then how is Justin going to know when the next Shinedown album comes out? Oh, man. I can't wait for Zach to get here. I feel terrible for him.
Where is Zach?
Well, he was late calling the game, so he probably went to bed at 1 in the morning. And like Chris said, he either cried himself to sleep or didn't sleep at all.
Yeah.
That state tournament is wild, by the way. It's like the coolest thing I've ever seen.
It's
great. We don't have hockey like that in Wisconsin, but that's unbelievable.
Nobody does. The only thing I've seen that's it's even close to comparable, seeing that I did some venturing around the country, was Dallas football. Dallas high school football, man. They've got that same lunatic passion that we have for hockey, and I love it.
The game was sold out at the XL. All the games were sold out at the
and guess
XL.
What? They got their money's worth, man. What a game!
Yeah,
right?
right.
Jeez Louise, what a day of games. Hey, Parrish, do you know this guy?
Yes,
Milan
I do.
Lucic?
Yeah, Milan Lucic, yeah, absolute beast.
That's his cousin.
Yeah, absolute beast.
Yeah. He's a big
Won a
dude.
Stanley Cup with the Boston Bruins.
Yes, he did.
Slight little flex.
Yeah,
wow.
Slightly.
Yeah.
Do they call him the Serbian Hammer?
Nah, I don't know.
Did you ever play
He's
hockey?
pretty dang tough, I'll tell you
I never
that.
skated
You've
in my
never
life.
been on skates?
I'm too scared of doing it now because I feel like I like break an ankle or something.
Yeah, it's not worth the risk.
I don't think Hawk's been on skates either.
I tried one time, hurt my feet.
Yeah.
Yeah, no thanks.
Well,
You have the right size skates on.
Yeah,
I doubt
probably
it.
not. Yeah,
They don't make them that
I think I had them on upside down too.
No. What?
Since we're technically doing Vikings news,
teeny tiny feet.
You know what that means too, right?
Russ Wilson.
Yeah, the whole town knows.
Ben Lieber's favorite quarterback, Russell Wilson, and the Steelers are reportedly set to meet with mutual interest.
Touch it.
Wow.
Oh,
Russell Wilson and the Steelers, maybe.
What?
Kenny Pickett,
Yes,
over
he can.
25 games in his Steelers career, 13 touchdowns, 13 interceptions.
Yeah, they've given up on him.
Yeah,
they
Kenny Pickett is one of those guys that just because you need a quarterback doesn't mean you take a quarterback.
Wasn't he the only
was
first
the
rounder
only
that
one.
year?
Yeah, at pick 20, I think.
20-ish or so, yeah.
Yeah.
So it hasn't worked.
Is the steam really Justin Fields to the Vikings now? Is that what you guys are reading too?
What?
Yeah.
I saw the Bears were trading their first overall pick.
Ooh, really?
That's what I saw. That's what I
Yeah,
saw. But
see.
I also saw something else that it was a fake account. So
Right. Yeah, you just never know these days, right?
Yeah.
But it is fun though, man. All these rumors, all these possibilities, it keeps you interested. That's for sure. That's
When
cool.
is your draft? When is the draft?
It is 49 days from today.
So,
Can't wait.
Can't wait.
Yep, I can't wait.
Yeah, best day.
It is.
and lots
Where does that
happening
rank for
today.
you in terms of sporting viewing events?
It's 1. The Masters is 2.
So, again, you would rather watch the draft than the Super Bowl.
You are correct, and I'm not kidding.
No, I
Yeah.
believe you.
Yes,
NFL free agency starts on Monday.
Yeah, I can't wait. Nordo and I are on noon to 3 on Monday.
What?
What?
Common needed the day off.
Huh.
So they asked everybody.
They didn't ask me.
Nobody asked
Well,
me.
you're not going to do
I
it.
Of
wasn't
course,
asked
I'm not
either.
going to do
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Rogan's not going to
I
do
wasn't
it.
asked to
was-
play.
Harley's not going to do it.
I wasn't asked to play password today.
I asked you to play initials. That counts.
Yeah, she'd rather play password.
I really would rather play password.
It's not very nice.
Who's playing today? Are you, Cors?
No.
Who's
They didn't ask me.
playing?
I don't know either.
Again, everybody down the hall now knows not to ask me to do things because they know I'm going to say no.
Yeah.
You're
Not a bad
great at
spot to be in.
password,
Thank
then.
you, but I just I love
right.
playing password. But in general, if it inconveniences me in any way, I say no.
Would you be my partner, or would you say no?
Why are you asking him?
I volunteer as tribute.
Would you?
Yeah, you and I would, I think, do fine.
Yeah.
And what about me?
Hard pass.
Come on.
We tried that once. That was an epic disaster.
Yeah, I wasn't good at it. I'm better at it now.
What?
You
So I
even
would just
said
like
that.
to put it out there that I am free
Whoa.
around 1.
I haven't seen the
15
tweet
today.
or the Instagram post. I don't. Have they played?
Rosie just canceled his plans.
Yep.
Yeah,
Now
that's
Rosie's
right.
playing. Yeah, I would guess.
mentor you.
Yeah.
Hey, Parrish,
what's up?
the Wild traded somebody.
Yeah, they did.
Brandon Duham.
Yeah, not surprising that you start to see some moves when the team's struggling. There was a plethora of forwards there for that bottom 6 there with Mason Shaw coming back. You make a little room under the cap space moving forward, getting a draft pick out of it too. So I wouldn't be surprised if there isn't another move today. That being said, I wouldn't be surprised if there wasn't another move today. I mean, we're in a situation where it was a tough year, but we're far from big time sellers or anywhere near a rebuild for that matter. It was just been a rough year. So we'll see if a deal comes up that Billy Guerin thinks can make the team better now and obviously for the future, then he'll go for it, and I'm all for it.
Is there a time? Like, what is the time today? Like
3 Eastern. Yeah, so 2. Sauce is right, 2.
Yeah.
And that is the deadline for
The NHL trade deadline.
Trade has to be
you
in.
have to be done by 2:00 today.
Well, it's got to be. It's got to be. The NHL has to receive it.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay.
By then, so
They
they're
still use faxes, or are we
there's-
emailing
there's a
trades here at
little
this point?
Smoke signals.
smoke signal.
Yeah.
There's probably a little bit of a gray area there too. Obviously that the NHL gives, but yeah. So as long as it's in their possession, or at least let's say this, at least they say it's in their possession by 3 Eastern. It's
Okay.
Carl Anthony Towns tore his meniscus. How many games did you play with a torn meniscus in your career, do you think?
No, I can't. No, I never tore my meniscus. Tore my MCL.
Yeah.
So for a couple months, came back with that one, but no, never meniscus.
Yeah.
Got lucky.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah.
That's a bad deal, man.
Yeah.
Hey, Dragan, can I ask you a couple of questions? And if any question I ask you will get you in trouble, then just say I can't answer that.
Okay, I plead the fifth.
So you said earlier, you accepted the $600 in the free game from EA Sports to be in college football 25.
Yeah.
Give me the life of a college football player now with NIL. Like, if you like Raising Cane's chicken fingers, do you walk in and go, hey, I'll tweet a bunch if you guys give me money or free food? Like, what can you do? Do companies approach you? Is this all through the you? Like, how does the process of finding money work as a football player now?
Like you said, you could walk in the Canes and say, like, hey, can we get a deal or something like that? And like they could say no unless you have a lot of Instagram followers. Mm-hmm. Like I know when Tanner Morgan was here, they gave him like free like meals or whatever, or something like that. So I mean, you could like I've DM'd like Blue Door. And I was like, hey, can we make like a burger or something like that? I never heard back from them. So it's like stuff like that can happen.
By companies.
Yeah. I don't have that many Instagram followers, so people don't really like that. But you can
let's change that right now.
Do you have an agent?
No, I don't.
Okay.
No,
Okay.
I go solo dolo when it comes to that.
Give us your Twitter handle and your Instagram handle. Let's get some followers for you.
It's Dragan_Serb8. Same on Instagram, same on Twitter. And so then you can like go to these companies and like I'll just like if I think of some like this company back at home, I'll like DM them and like ask them if we can do like a deal or something. Again, haven't heard back yet, but
what would be your number one if you could pick?
Something locally
Blue
here.
Door, but like local.
Yeah, something locally that you could attach yourself to.
What would be the dream?
Dang, I haven't thought about that. Maybe like I went to Runyon's for the first time. You guys ever been to Runyon's?
Yeah.
Oh my god,
The wings whale.
unbelievable.
Oh yeah.
We got like 4 party platters, so I think I'll have to go Runyon's.
Is Tommy there? I'm just kidding.
Probably.
No, I don't know. Yeah,
Do you know who Tommy Olsen is?
No, I have no idea. Paul was telling me about him.
Yeah.
You don't know T.O.?
Nah, I'm talking. Before I got here, I wasn't the biggest Minnesota fan.
Oh, wow.
I didn't pay attention to Minnesota sports.
Do you ever before the game? Do you ever tailgate at Lot 37?
6 to 36.
Because he'll be there.
Do you know where U.S. Bank Stadium is?
I know where US Bank Stadium is. Yeah.
Just
It's
making
like downtown or something, right?
Yeah.
It's close.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's pretty
you'll
close.
find it
Yeah.
eventually.
Yeah.
All right,
Huntington.
so
you know where that is?
Yeah, I know.
But how often do companies then just reach out to players directly? Do you have to be like the star of the team?
I think you got to be like a Darius Taylor or something like that. Like somebody who's like got a name, got a following to have
Eric
that happen.
Decker.
Yeah.
Do you know who that is?
Yeah, I know Eric Decker. Yeah.
Yeah.
Carly does.
Hey, that'd be cool.
That'd be cool.
Be cool,
Is he looking for a
Corey.
man,
Yeah.
Red Hawk?
Was it be cool? Yeah, was he looking for a man?
Yeah, NIL world's crazy.
Yeah, no, it is weird. And again, I think a lot of us on the outside don't understand how it works yet.
I don't even understand how it works.
I
and
think
I'm
it
in
sounds like if you hustle, you can make some money. Is what it sounds like.
Come on, man, work harder.
It's like a car deal. Like a car.
Yeah, but I feel like in order to do that, I feel like they got like let's say you go to a car dealership, I feel like they have to have some sort of affiliation with the U. Like let's say the guy who owns the car dealership graduated from the U, then maybe you can get a deal. But I feel like they won't just like give you a car just because you're on the Minnesota team, you know?
I would think a kicker though should have a shoe deal.
Yeah. Oh.
Or some kind of an
I'll DM
athletic
Nike.
apparel. Yeah, there you
Phil
go.
Knight. I'll ask him.
All right, we got to get Dragan paid.
Let's do it.
All right, more with Dragan Kesich, the kicker of the Golden Gopher football team, the Serbian Hammer himself. Carly Zucker is here. Mark Parrish is here. We'll do a quick Fan 5 when we come back. Dragan makes his initials debut in about 20 minutes. Carly's playing, Parrish, Hockey, and Saucer playing. And one of you listeners gets a shot at $60,500 if you can just guess the initials I'm going to use. That's about 20 minutes from now, thanks to our friends at St. Paul Federal Credit Union. Power trip back after this on The Fan.
And plastic surgery.